with a nice yoga flow. It's been a while since I actually have been online, and I wanted to just drop a note and say, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and or any other holidays that you might celebrate. I personally am a Christian mystic, so I celebrate Christmas and the birth of Yeshua. Mm, yeah, I've actually been studying these things for quite some time, and we're really at an important time in humanity's, I want to call it timeline. From what I can tell, we are at this like turning point. I'm going to turn this heater off. Noise. Okay, and grab my glasses so I can see. I am. Here we go. So much better. Oh, so glad you could join me. My Facebook friends and my YouTube friends, I got you both going at the same time. I wanted to do a short yoga flow before I start my day. So my ritual consists of three things, actually four, but let's talk about three. So when I wake, the very first thing I do is I engage the Almighty God and give thanks for the day. Oh, I'm waking up again. Woo! In this dimension. And be grateful for my day. Take some deep breaths. Do a little meditation. And I practice forgiveness. So I do those. Those are the three very first things. That's number one. Then I practice we should, right, practice a cleansing ritual. Now, some people shower every day. I used to think, but actually, Yeshua was an Essene, and he was of the Jewish sect that practiced a cleansing ritual every day. And I didn't learn this until recently, and I do practice a cleansing ritual every day since I started doing my personal cleansing of my spirit, my body. It's what you go, that whole that whole concept of what goes on the inside goes on the outside. As above, so below, as within, so without. It's basically the same concept. And so when we practice cleanliness, we have this opportunity to ask forgiveness for ourselves and for others. And so my practice actually, I'm usually asking, my attempt is to forgive someone else, but then also I do have rituals where I ask for forgiveness for me because I sin throughout the day. Whoo! So I don't mean to, but I'm working on my spirit, Like, for example, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. Oh boy, I got a lot of dots on my soul from that one. And I'm working on it. I'm trying. Stop saying that, Christina. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. Okay, that's number two is like my meditation. And my cleansing. And then I come out and I do more meditation. But that's number two. And then number three is asanas, like the body, taking care of the body, working on the body. And so now that's where I am now. And that's where we are. So let's stop, take some deep breaths, and begin our practice. So breathing, or pranayama is another practice that I do before meditation. But we're going to do it also here during the course of the yoga asanas because it's part of the breathing and the movement. So yoga is about stillness as much as it is about movement, balance. and strength. So let's start. Let's start with some deep breathing. Take a deep breath and raise your arms up in the air. Hold that breath at the top. Your shoulders should be in line with your ears. You should be able to like touch your cheeks with your arms. Hold that breath and drop it down. Now we're going to do it again. This time I want you to we're going to grab our intention for the day. And I have my grandchildren today, so I'm going to ask for patience. No. I want situations that allow me to, I don't want to practice patience. How about they allow me to practice love? So you get what you ask for. So if you're asking for patience, God will give you something to help you practice patience. And I'm praying I don't have to practice my patience today. So what's the positive side of that? Well, the positive side of that is I want to practice love today. All right, so here we go. Take a deep breath. Hold it at the top. Grab that intention for the day. Hold your breath. Hold the intention. Think about your intention. We're going to do this for 17 seconds. Some magic number I heard about. Hold that breath. 15, 16, 17. Exhale. Let's do it again, only without me yakking. Here we go. Touch the top. Grab the intention. And let it go. Exhale. Now we're going to do one move quickly. You can grab your intention if you want, but we're gonna move a little quicker. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. And inhale. 3. And exhale. Lower your arms. Great. Inhale. Hold it there. And drop it down this way into an asana, prayer pose, or Anjali Mudra. Yeah. All right. Now I want you to take your right hand. It looks like it's my left, doesn't it? But it's my right because everything's backwards sometimes. All right, and you're going to place it behind you as far as you go. And then take the left hand and put it on your knee. Now we're going to do a little twist. Okay, so twist. And as you twist, you're going to exhale. Exhaling this way. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Bring it back around. Come back around this way. And twist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And come back around. Hey, what time is it? It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. No wonder I've got nobody joining me today. Well, you know, I do wake up at like 3 or 4 in the morning and I do my prayers. So it's supposed to be the most spiritual time. Okay. That's okay. I'll see y'all later. The live will be live on Facebook. If you're up, I don't know where my sister is. She should be up by now. Okay, take your left leg. Now, if you're sitting in a cross-legged pose, take your left leg and place your foot on the other side of that knee, of your right knee. Woo-hoo. And you might need to make some adjustments. Your foot, you should be like almost sitting on your foot, but not quite. Excuse that little noise I just made. Okay. Now you're going to take your right hand and you're going to put it on your knee. And we're going to do another little twist. Okay. Twist again. All right, but this time I want you to take your left hand and raise it up. You can raise it up as far as you can. Ooh, oh, I hadn't done this in a while. So you're gonna raise your hand up as far as you can go. You see that? And then take the right hand and see if you can touch your fingers to your left hand. Okay, hold that. And release. Hey, I see a person who's up at wee hours of the morning. Peace be with you. And also with you. We used to say that at our church when I was a kid. All right, we're going to switch legs. So, bring that. So, all I do is I just put my foot back, right? Now, raise your knees up and switch. Put that right leg over the left knee and then bring your left foot up under your bottom. That's it. Pretty easy, huh? All right, now this time you're going to take your left hand and put it on your knee and your right hand, put it behind you, just like we did before. All right, and then twist. Good job. Hold it there. You can grab that intention again if you like. Hold your breath and exhale. Bring that elbow off the knee and exhale. Let's unwind here. We're going to do a little bit of more stretching, okay? So now I want you to bring your feet up to your bottom as far as you can go, all right? As far as you can go. I'm going to get over on my mat now. And so now I want you to take your feet and you're going to separate them, right, to about your shoulders width, about here. All right, and then I want you to put your hands behind you and push up, all right? Push yourself up, all the way up until you are vertical. All right, drop your head down and relax your head. I had this little ornament that I wear, just FYI. It has essential oils in it. Oh, I should tell you about my book. Okay, just hang here. Just hang down. Hang your head. Relax your head. Relax your shoulders. Lay your hands on the mat while I go get my book. All right. Beep, 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 beep. Boop. All right, that's my book on this essential oils. All right, so you're going to drop your head down. Oh, I know what to do. Ooh. I have a couple of books, so I'm just going to... Boop. I hadn't thought about this until now. Where should I put it? Right there? I don't know. Can you see it? Okay, there it is. Perfect. It's off. Out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Okay. So we're hanging. We're just hanging around. Okay. I want you to shift your hips. Just shift those hips back and forth. You can feel a little stretch in the hips. Right here. In the upper hip area. This is an area that's real sensitive for me. All right. We're going to shift those hips. I think it's because I have Sagittarius in the 6th house. All right, and shift. Yeah. All right, now go center. And bring your hands to the mat. If you can touch the mat, great. If you can't, that's all right. You might be dangling. You might be dangling like this. All right, if you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat and you're dangling like this, I want you to lean forward and go down till you're on your toes. All right, so I'm going to do it with you. Let me back up. All right, so I'm hanging. I can't really touch my toes yet. Maybe I haven't been working out for a while. My back's hurting me a little bit. Oh boy. All right, but I got to be brave. We're going to lean forward. I'm going to land on my hands. Ha ha. Okay, it's real easy. Land on your hands. Okay, do it again. Ooh, or you can walk down. If you can walk down, like you get to a certain point, you can walk down. Hopefully you can hold your own weight. All right, and then walk your feet back until you're in a nice elongated downward facing pooch dog. Okay, let's go. We're going to stretch that back up. Keep your shoulders off your ears. Yeah, you don't want to be up like this, it's scrunchy. Well, this is not about scrunching. This is about stretching. Okay, so I am extended about as far as I go. I actually could go further, but I like for my heels to touch the mat. Now, if your heels don't touch the mat, don't worry about it. That's okay. All right. You can also move your feet up just a little bit. Sometimes that helps. The closer you are to the center, to your. All right. Now I want you to raise your right foot up in the air and just hold that. I like to hold that because I'm working on those cheeks. My gluteus maximus says, because my little grandson says it wiggles when I walk. So I'm like, okay, I gotta work on that, right? Okay, I am 65, and sometimes we need a little bit of prompting. Okay, and we're holding this. I'm gonna guess we've been going for about 10 seconds, and I like to go for 15. Well, actually 30. So let's go. Let's assume we're at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Deep breath. Hold it. And exhale. We're going to bring your foot forward and between your hands. Place it between your hands. You might stretch that other leg out a little bit. Not too much because we're coming up, baby. All right. So first thing we're going to do is raise the right arm up in the air. Yeah. Raise your right arm up in the air and, just kind of rotate your wrist. You need it right now because you've been putting some strain on your wrist. And we're going to work those fingers. You can, just give them a little squeeze. Doesn't that feel good? I like it like that. All right. Squeeze it, baby. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now drop it back behind you. Feel that stretch. Exhale. Raise it up. Inhale. Hold it. 2, 3. Drop it down. 4. Exhale. I want you to hold this position for a second. All right, and get yourself nice and stable, because we're about to rise up. So this is a little bit of a balancing act. You're going to spread your toes. Get over here. They've been in shoes all day. They're supposed to be like this, but they're, we squish them. All right, think about Japanese women's feet. Ooh. Yeah, that's what it makes me think. Okay, now put some pressure on your foot. Put some pressure on your knee. If you have knee problems, this might not be easy. You can put your elbow on there, okay, to help raise you up. Rise you up. Aha, it's one of my favorite songs. All right, rise up. Use your core strength and bring those arms up in the air and over your head. Bring it back as far as you can go without falling over. Take a deep breath and hold it. Exhale. Inhale again. Hold it. And we're going to bring it down to your knees, baby. Now this time, instead of going all the way down, you're going to bring your bottom back and pull that foot up. And this is going to work on your, hamstring. And pull the toes back. That's where you're going to feel it, right? When you pull those toes back. Now drop your nose to knee and feel it even more. Exhale. All right, now inhale, rise up. And exhale, go down. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Go down. Now I want you to inhale and walk forward with your hands. Like that. So you're back in that position. Now Curl your toes under in the back on your left foot. Raise your bottom up and shift that foot back if you can. All right. Ooh. I like to do about 5 of these every time I think about it, actually. So this is really good for your back, building back strength. So now let's do a little core practice. All right, we're just going to hold this plank pose. You can raise up and down every now and then if it makes you comfortable. All right, but you just want to keep that strength in your arms and your core. This should be affecting those core muscles. Up on your toes. Can you get on your toes? On your toes in plank pose. There we go. All right, now roll it back into a downward facing dog and walk your dog. Exhale. Inhale deeply through your nose and walk your dog. And 2 and 3. And lean forward into the plank pose. Exhale. Inhale. Go down as far as you can go. Hold it. And drop it up. Bring it up into a nice little cobra. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. Don't you think? And bring your feet up. See if you can touch your toes to your head. So we're going to push up. I still can't do it. All right. And then raise up. Okay. Push your elbows on the mat and raise your tummy up. Bottoms up. Feet are in the air. And hold it there. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Let's bring it back. Bring it back. Roll on your knees. Roll it on back, baby. Roll it on back until you're in this nice child pose. You can bring your knees together a little bit if you want. Roll that third eye. You're going to roll it on the mat just a little bit. Think about, and it's a good time for visualization, right? Another thing I do in the morning, along with the pranayama and meditation, is some visualization of how I want to see my day or a certain situation. Okay, so here we are all stretched out. Okay, so raise your bottom up in the air. Exhale. It's about to get hard, y'all. I mean difficult. So curl your toes under in the back. What is she doing? Yeah, your knees, your elbows and your knees. You should be able to easily touch your knees with your elbow. What's she doing? We are about to really rock your world here. Raise it up. Hold it there. Yeah. Yeah, look. I'm going to go sideways a little bit. This is what we're doing, okay? This is real good core. And if you're into inversions, it's good for that. But I got my head up today, so we can't do inversion. Exhale. Inhale. Raise your left foot up in the air. Woo! And lean forward. See if you can get on your toe. Hold it. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Drop it down. Raise the other foot in the air. 2, 3. Hold it. Drop it down. Knees to the mat. We're going to move on into a nice hero pose. Pull your knees up, down into a nice child pose. Bring your arms back behind you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale and rise up. Oh, exhale. That was really nice. So far, so good. All right, here we go. We're not done yet. All right, so let's walk forward on the mat so that you're in a nice tabletop position. And we're going to do a couple of things. Got a little bump in there. All right, we've got to take care of a couple of things here. We're going to stretch our back a little more. All right, I like to do that. That is one of the most important things we can do for our day, because the spine carries that magic fluid up to the pineal gland. Take your left hand and thread it under so that you lay your shoulder on the mat, and then just wiggle your hips a little bit. Yeah, see how that feels? Be careful, move slowly. Again, this is working on those hip joints and that lower spine. Okay, now rise up. Exhale. Other side. Take your right hand and thread it through. Put your shoulder to the mat. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Take a deep breath and exhale, rise up. I am not done. We're going to do a little balancing act here. All right, so bring your knees together a little more so that they're together, and then because we're going to raise one up and we want them to be center, as close to center as possible. So so your knees are together and your hands are shoulders width apart. I'm not sure it keeps coming up. All right, so your shoulder width apart and your knees are together, and then we're going to raise that right foot in the air. And again, working on that gluteus maximus, right? This hip, bottom hip. All right, raise it up so that it's pretty parallel, right, with your body. Find your center. Okay, you might need to adjust your foot that is left, and you can also curl your toes on the other foot. It helps stabilize you, or if it's easier for you the other way. Now raise your left hand up. Talk about balance and focus. Pull your fingers toward your face. Stretch that arm out. Stretch your neck. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale. Hold it. And drop it down. Oh boy, let's go back into that child's pose. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, give it a little rest. You can roll around. I like to roll around. Give my shoulders a little bit of a break. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. We get to do the other side now. I'm gonna turn sideways. I'm going to turn like this because I want you to see what's going on with my foot. It's like this. Maybe I won't. Okay. So we're going to get center. Right. I love these pants. So we're going to get center. You see my knees are center. And then hands, shoulders width apart. This time, we're going to curl this toe on the right foot, and then I'm going to raise my left foot in the air. Come in. All right, there we go. And we're going to hold that. Now, I need to move my left hand a little bit towards the middle, right? Just a little, or away, all right? It depends on how I'm balancing. I'm going to raise that arm up in the air, pull my fingers toward my face. Take a deep breath and hold it. Stretch the neck, stretch the head. Exhale. Inhale. Hold it. Be sure to keep that heel up. Exhale, drop it down. All the way. Inhale and exhale as you go down. Deep breath. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, rise up. This time we're going to stretch that foot out. We're going to stretch the other foot out. Woo! All right, get your hands up under your shoulders. This one's a little hard too. You're going to roll over on the side of your feet and raise your hand up in there. Get it? Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All God's angels come from heaven. In my household, they do. Deep breath. And exhale, bring it down. 2. Woo! Roll over on the other side. Raise that hand up. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All God's children go to heaven. Bring it down. And roll it over. Stretch into a snake. Oh. Bring it down. Exhale. Inhale. And if you were practicing my essential oils, you'd have something like this on, and you would be breathing in essential oils. So for today, there's my book. Today, I have frankincense. Now, I talk about frankincense in my book. It is an essential oil that's good for the spirit, for the mind, for the brain, and also, I believe it helps clearing the mind. We know, actually, science shows us that frankincense can actually improve your mental health. They've done studies on it. So, they were taking it orally, but I believe they haven't been testing using it as an aroma, and I believe that might be even stronger. Okay, so here we go. We're up on our little snaky pose, and so now I want you to get adjusted and press down with your knees and bring that bottom up. Bottoms up. Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. All the way up, 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 up. Raise your arms in there. Inhale. Ooh, grab that intention for the day again. And exhale, bring your right arm down and touch your heel. Bring the other one around, touch the other heel, and lay it on back. I'm gonna move up because my friends on YouTube can't see this very well. All right, so here we go. Grab your ankle. And bring the other one around. Rest in this camel pose. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Raise your right arm. Raise your left arm. And bring them down, touch the ground. Bring your bottom up. Bottoms up. Bottoms up. We're going to be standing up. Up, up, up. I got to step back for my friends on Facebook. Oh, boy, that was good. All right, here we're going to do a mountain pose. So with a mountain pose, you're going to pay attention and focus to your, I'm not on straight today. Pay attention and focus on your structure, like your foundation. How are you holding yourself? Shoulders back, right? You're going to have a good posture. Tuck this in just slightly. Instead of, you're not doing this, you're doing this, right? So that your spine is straight. And then, now I don't have a poochie booty, so I know that some people can't help it. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying, right? You're just going to tuck it in. Tuck it in like this. Your knees are slightly bent. You can't really see my knees. Boop. They're slightly bent. Just a tad. You can't even tell. All right, and then bring your hands down beside you. Right? Beside you. Elbows should fit nicely in your, right? In your center here. Or maybe you have big arms. You know, some people are machismo, and they've got big arms. Well, just do your best, okay? Originally, we were attached, right? Little cell. All right, so anyway, today we're going to practice that mountain pose. Drop your hands into a little mudra if you like, right? And hold your chin up, eyes up, deep breath, and think about your weight on your heels of your feet. Spread your toes. You might even need to separate your feet just slightly. Spread your toes out. And think about your weight. I want you to shift your weight left and right just a little bit. And feel that. Now, take your hands and raise them up beside you. Raise them beside you. And now, turn them face down. Face your hands down. All right, you with me? Now, bring your fingers up. Ooh, what? She's like, Do you feel that? Right, now shift your body weight and feel the chi move. Feel the energy moving from one hand to another. I think this is just the most fascinating thing. I can actually feel the movement inside my body. Can you? You can leave comments. I like comments, just don't be smart aleck. Okay. All right, now we're going to rotate them. Slowly rotate your hands. Ooh, a little workout there. Look straight ahead and smile. We're going to take your eyes while you're rotating. I want you to look up. Look up at the ceiling. Just hold that. Look up while you're rotating clockwise. I look up. All right. Keep your fingers straight, pulling towards your face. All right, stop. Look straight. Now look down. Look down at your nose and rotate your hands in reverse. 2, 3, 4. Keep those fingers up and stop. Okay, lower your hands. Oh, didn't realize how much of a workout that was, did you? Yeah, you can feel that in your wrists, in your hands. All right, so now what I want to do is a little practice. You're going to take your left toe and touch the mat. You can stretch your arms out. All right, if you like. And you're going to bring that up. You can raise your hands up if you like. A little mudra. There we go. And hold it. Deep breath. Exhale and bring it down. I'm going to do the other side. If you dare. Meet me there. All right, so spread your toes out on the left foot and then touch that toe to the mat. Touch your right toe to the mat. You can bring your arms up to help with balance. That's why they're there. All right, and then that's one of the reasons anyway. All right, and so then you're going to bring it up and tuck it in. Ooh, tuck it into your thigh, right? And hold it there. Deep breath. And exhale. Good job, y'all. Good job, thank you. All right, so now we're gonna work our way to the last of this little session, okay? So I want you to take your hands and put them on your hips and stretch back, hold it, deep breath, and exhale. Bring your arms up in the air. Take a deep breath. And bring them down. Slowly, moanly, especially if you have back issues like I do. I just really have to be very careful. I have a very flexible spine structure. I'm kind of a little bit double jointed in certain areas. And it has introduced some challenges late in life. Yeah. All right, so we're going to lay over and just relax your head. Relax your head and take your hands, okay, and put them together like this. Can you see that? And then rest them, tuck your elbows in, rest them on your neck, and just don't tug, just gently rest there. Take a deep breath, hold it, and exhale. You can bring your elbows out. Another deep breath. And exhale, release your fingers, drop them down to the mat, rise up. Deep breath. And we're going to go down. So we're going to separate your feet just a little bit. All right? Bring your hands up into an Anjali Mudra and let's go down, baby. Okay, into a nice garland pose. Deep breath, hold it, and exhale. Good job. All right, another one. And exhale. Drop your bottom to the mat. Grab your feet. Cross them like that. You can do this in a half lotus, my fave. And so now I want to take this opportunity to say thank you. We're going to take a deep breath or two. And exhale. And I want to do a little practice that I like to do, rotation ahead for your neck and head. So you're going to drop your chin to your chest. Just leave it there for a moment. Feel the stretch in your back. Feel the stretch in your neck. Take a deep breath. Exhale and raise your head up. Inhale. And this time you're going to drop it back. As you exhale, keep your mouth shut though. Deep breath in. Hold it. Think about that intention for the day, how it's going to roll, baby. And then raise your head up, exhale. Beautiful. So I am the Mystic Yogi. I'm a Christian mystic and yoga practitioner. You can find me on YouTube here at the Mystic Yogi. I also have a channel called the Mystic Tarot Reading Mystic. There we go. Tarot Reading Mystic. And on Facebook, I am Your Mystic Yogi. And then I also have a TikTok channel called Chem Free Girl because I also write books about going chemical free and healing from cancer. That's just one of my books. Anyway, today I was talking about this book and I'm going to bring it up to the camera because I want you to see it. All right. Oh, and let me see who's calling me. Who's up here? James. Let me get my seat. Oh, I do have my bowls here today. Y'all, listen. This is so cool. Sorry, y'all. Okay, YouTube. The book is titled, because it's all backwards, Wellness, Wholeness, Essential Oils, the 6 Most Essential Oils. What's that about? So I was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia. It's a form of cancer. And I was working on this book. Believe it or not, I started working on the book and I learned a lot about how essential oils can heal us. But you do have to practice regularly. I mean, you can't just do it part of the time. And so I just want to say hi to my friends. Nobody can do that. I'm so glad y'all joined me. Nobody can do what? Okay. Nobody can do what? Okay. Something I did, I guess. Anyway, so I want you to, if you get a chance, it's on Amazon. Christina BlanchardHoran, PhD, and Mutoni Naje. She is my not Nigerian, she's actually Kenyan, my Kenyan friend who co-wrote the book with me. And she's an excellent writer. So hopefully we'll be doing another one. But for now, this book is available. We just released it in 2023. So it's been on the shelf for a few months. And, you know, I'd just like for you to know that it's out there if you want to get it. It's got this cool chart in the back. I tore mine out of one of my books. This is a good book, but it's got a chart in the back where it has all the oils. Well, it has all the conditions. And I am working on a database, by the way. Yeah, so we'll have a program. Eventually, I'll have a program talk about herbs and oils. Anyway, each of the oils has its own characteristics, and this is all backed by science because I was in the sciences for 20 years. You know, it's all I can do. And so everything that we write about is we found in the science, in the science literature on the NIH, National Institutes of Health database. So anyway, give it a check, and I hope you check it out. It's kind of cool. I love it, and it ships all over the world. You know, Amazon. So you guys have a super day. And I want to say something to my friend Nico. Morgan is great. She's just got married again. She just got married. And, you know, she has I have two grandbabies already. So my genetic pool is, yes, I did want to have some, you know, some posterity. Anyway, I love babies. I do. I have orphans in Uganda, by the way. So if you go to my website, mystic-yogi.com, you can learn about my orphanage. Or if you go to my LinkedIn, which is Linktree, which is on all of my social media, it has the orphanage on there. And we are really, really needing a little bit of support. So if you could spread the word, we need a little money for our rent this month, this 6 months. It's every 6 months. So anyway, it's not every month. So if you get a chance, and you can go to Linktree / and my name, C. BlanchardHoran, or just click on the little doohickey in the social media platform. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm not asking, you can like my page, that's great, doesn't really help me a lot. I mean, it helps me some. But the thing that really helps me is when you help those kids. Yeah, that helps me. It helps you too. Okay, you got the little black spots on your soul, right? From some cuss word you said, or some taking God's name in vain, right? Or, you know, fraternizing, or doing some things you ain't supposed to do, right? Those little black spots on your soul, you can get rid of those by doing good deeds. Do good deeds. Follow the way. Christ said it. He is the way. He didn't say, you know, follow me. He said, follow the way. And the way includes following those 10 commandments, right? And when you break those, little spot on that soul, baby. When you get ready, when you're gone, you up there at Judgment Day, you're going to see all those things. They're going to come back to you. And you're going to feel what it felt like when you did what you did to somebody else. I know, I've been thinking about it a lot. I'm 65 and I'm like, oh, I better fix it. No. So my orphanage has 69, I think it's 70 now, kids, but we did lose one last year because we couldn't pay rent and they were living on the street. One of the kids ate something off the street and it killed her. Sorry, but it's life. I can't always pay the rent. I mean, I'm a retired person. Maybe you are too, but I do spare my time and my energy. So if you get a chance, please check out my linkers. And y'all, please help me with the rent this month. I love you. Mwah. Bye. Okay, have a peaceful day, and peace be with you. And you too. And with you, peace be with you too. Love you.